So which winner did it best and which shoe will make it inside the game?
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Morant is out there with Anderson. And it's Jang in at the 5 down low. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Kemba Walker. Also, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Bradley in at the center filling out the middle. Chris, it doesn't matter if they're 2 of the best teams in the league or the 2 worst. When these guys get together, these rivals, it's always fun.
Yeah, Kevin, you're so right. When it's a conference rivalry, that's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Jang. Here's Anderson. And it Bradley with the rebound. And it's Bradley with the ball for Oklahoma City. Up again. Rebounded by Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Brooks with no one around. Off target from three-point range. And a wide open look for Walker. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
Now here's Jang. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Dort, guarded by Morant. Goes up to the stripe. That one wide left.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Passes it to Anderson. Here's Brooks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Jang. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
And it's Morant missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Got a hand on it.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the rejection.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Outside Bradley. It's rebounded by Memphis. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
Now Walker following the miss by John Morant from deep. The Thunder with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And another miss by Memphis.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Memphis making a change here. As Anya's checked in. And so Bradley nails both of them. And so it's Memphis with it. Still without a basket in the game. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. And, of course, the Grizzlies, right behind them, just one spot down.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
Now here's Brooks. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
And another miss by Memphis.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bradley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 5.
When his three-point shooting improved a few years ago, Walker's career, that's when his game went to a whole new level.
Morant passes to Brooks. Trying to get something going, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the game.
One shot.
Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Morant against Walker. Brooks kicks to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
From deep, Walker. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
I love seeing Brooks take these quick shots. I mean, he's skilled at realizing when he has room to get them off.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Walker. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Kemba Walker.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Brooks outside. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Showing how lethal he can be from there. Brooks, oh man, if you keep giving Brooks these type of looks, he's going to keep making you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Walker. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Walker's got 11 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here's Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Here's Jackson. Kemba Walker making his last shot. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Anderson. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Walker the pass to Bradley. Back to Walker. Shoots over Morant. Walker's shot is off. The Grizzlies shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Baisley. Hazonia defending. Here's Bradley. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
And how about his defense? I mean, 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down. That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And it's Bradley on the follow. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and in the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Now here's Jones. 8 points his last outing. It's Allen on the wing. Clark. That shot is off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Allen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Fades away. And the shot is long.
That's the only way to hold him in check. When he's got it inside, you got to have a body on him right away.
Tight D, tight D.
That one drops for him.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Jerome. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the finish.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
The Thunder leading by 8. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And it's off the back rim, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Leaf. Over Jones. Leaf, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Gorgie Dang. Winslow is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Allen in at the 2. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Jones for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself. Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Passes to Jerome. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Clark kicks to Winslow. And Jones has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. For 3. It's hauled in by Leaf.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The Grizzlies shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And so Clark nails both of them. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Clark with it. Guarded now by Clark. Clark outside. Pass to Pakusevsky. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Jones. Thunder with the rebound. The pass to Leaf. Here's Dort. Pass to Leaf. Over Allen. Leaf, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Dort. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Pulls up. Pakusevsky can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Dort. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Over Allen. Dort misses.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim. Love to see him battling in there. I mean, go get it, little fella.
Jones kicks to Zhang. Back to Jones. All sorts of time, and it's Memphis with another.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Dort. No points in the game yet for him. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Lets a floater go. It's deflected. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Leafs got the ball. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Jones, no one around him. It's good from long range. Jones has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Kemba Walker is checked in for T.J. Leaf. Brooks misses. Thunder trailing by 3. Clark inside. Zhang defending. And the rejection by Zhang. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. And finished off by Hazonia.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says, you can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 13, and that one is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Brooks. 11 points in the game. Fires from 14. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball. Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight. Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
That shot wide open. Hazonia's got 5.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Walker's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Thunder trailing by 6. Wide open look. Dort misses. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Brooks for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He's got 14.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But At the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's Morant. The Thunder making the shot. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball. Walker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Akusevsky can't hit.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, what you like most about Brooks is his attacking mentality. I mean, he's someone who excels at taking on the defense and charging inside.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Ojale is checked in for the Thunder. And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 10. Kicks it to Bradley. Here's Ojale. Hazonia defending. Lock at 6. Here's Paisley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Thunder have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Memphis leading by 8.
Tight D, tight D.
Now Morant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Feeds to Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
This is what the coach likes seeing from Brooks. I mean, making an effort to improve his passing.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Ojale. Morant against Walker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive. I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Brooks against Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Here's Brooks. Here's Patterson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the deficit would be bigger if they hadn't been doing such a great job crashing the offensive glass this quarter.
Shots good by Walker.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant passes to Jackson. The dish to Brooks. And he overshot that one, missing. Oklahoma City shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
And that one drops.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this setup, I mean, it's outstanding.
Now here's Bradley. He's got 10, stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Brooks has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies. Thunder trailing by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Walker. Goes back up. Bradley can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Jackson from downtown. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now here's Walker. He's got 18. Jackson comes over with the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Brooks against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark for 3. And it's Paisley with the rebound. Bradley finds Walker. Shoots over Morant. No good there off the double clutch. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Memphis out in front, ending the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For Memphis, the first quarter was not an easy one. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation, having some issues at both ends of the floor, and falling behind by 8 points by the time the period came to a close. One of the stories in the first half for them is they shot much better in the second quarter and even 50% from the field. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Thunder trailing by 16. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also Kemba Walker out there, and it's Bradley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You got to admire how effective Walker is on offense. I mean, he's found his rhythm. He's riding that momentum.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Anderson against Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Walker the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over Morant. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Anderson passes to Brooks. Now here's Jang. Morant outside. Pulls it from 20. And again, Memphis no good. Thunder trailing by 10. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Morant. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really given credit for.
The Grizzlies have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
One of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, rise beyond his years.
Walker in the post, guarded by Morant. Shots good by Walker.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
No, it would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
Jackson misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And so here's Memphis. 6-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got 22 points.
Showing just how explosive he can be. Now, Brooks must continue to ride this wave of momentum.
Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And the shot goes in.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Shots good by Walker.
And the soft touch from the mid-range. Good choice by Walker to just rise and fire right there.
Brooks outside. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 26.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Pokusevski can't hit.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And it's Morant missing. Bradley finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
He's leaning on the three-point shot a little more in this half. Only had one before the break, but he's got 3 of them since then.
Jackson, that's tipped. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Allen's checked in for Memphis. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's Pokusevski. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. A 3-ball, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Memphis leading by 9. Morant scanning the floor. No good from outside. Thunder have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Jerome, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now here's Allen. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And here's Jang, 6 to shoot. There's the 3. That's good from Allen on the assist by Jang. Allen's got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man, talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Clark outside. Here's Jerome. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Morant passes to Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Back to Clark. To the middle. Here's Dort, and he makes the 8-footer. Dort's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Jang. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Azania, he's checked in for Anderson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander against Clark. And Clark slams it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. Azania, the pass to Jones. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Azania, the pass to Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. There's the pass to Jerome. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Jerome's got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Clark. Back to Allen from past the arc. And it's Baisley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Passes it to Hazanya. Puts up a 3. And it's Baisley with the rebound. The Thunder shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Jerome. Hazanya defending. Clark kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Over Clark. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Grizzlies shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Jones is gone, just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Beaujolais passes to Jerome. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Allen. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Grizzlies shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Looking now at some numbers for Brooks. How last month turned out for him? He's right around 17 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
No doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though, but when he turns it back around, watch out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jones for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Walker against Jones. Outside Bradley. Back to Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Oh, man. Look at the skill set Walker has. Superb at using his body inside to draw that contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
An electrifying scorer. Walker, he'll burn you in so many ways.
And so Walker nails both of them. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Jones kicks to Jackson. At the top of the key, Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Bradley's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. The Thunder with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. There's the lob to Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Here's Walker. He has 29. The tray. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Brooks in the corner. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
From deep, Walker. No good on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies lead by 17. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Pokusevski, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Walker against Morant. And that one, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Bradley with the bounce pass. Tries from 16. Pokusevski can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Morant missing.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him enough.
Some changes for Memphis. Corky Dangs checked in for Jackson. And it's Anderson in for Grayson Allen.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Bradley. And so Bradley nails both of them. So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. A second chance effort, and Jang puts it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Stolen by Brooks. Over to the wing. And they double up Morant. Anderson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Stolen by Anderson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Walker. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, you know, let their guards down at times. You know, then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
That's good from Morant. And Walker's got the ball here for the Thunder. Dishes to Bradley. Back to Walker. To halt the run, the Grizzlies pull it in. Morant bats for two, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Anderson. Pass to Pakusevsky. Drills the three-pointer. Pakusevsky's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Jang the bounce pass. Brooks finds Clark. Here's Morant. Shoots over Walker. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Clark. Clark's got 3 assists in the game. Walker against Morant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Jang the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
Now the pass to Bradley. Back to Walker. From the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Walker the pass to Pakusevsky.
Ooh, he's been improving each year he's been in the league. I love Kemba Walker's game.
Brooks, that's a 2-pointer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Dort on the 3 off target. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. The Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jang. Brooks with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gutterich is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. And both free throws good for Brooks. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Clark. Leave passes to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Miller. Passes it to Dort. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies shooting straight 49% from the field. Clark, it's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Jerome passes to Miller. Here's Dort. He feeds it to Muscala. Here's Leaf. Again, the Thunder score. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Patterson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Mario Hezonja comes in for Brandon Clark. And both free throws good for Brooks. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Miller outside. Pass to Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jerome's got 11 in the second half. Here's Melton. It's Hezonja in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Jerome passes to Miller. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Outside Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Memphis on the break. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Muscala, a pass to Jerome. He dishes it to Miller. And the shot is good.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough. And I think he realizes that.
The pass to Patterson. Back to Brooks. Powered down with both hands.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Well, Thunder have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Muscala. Another shot. Leaf. It's rebounded by Memphis. Passes it to Melton. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Melton. From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Jerome. And there's the pass to Leaf. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Patterson up top. Kicks it to Winslow. Here's Gutteridge.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Launches a three. It's deflected. Winslow, the pass to Hazanya. Now here's Patterson. He's guarded closely. Now Hazanya. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Outside Williams. Here's Jerome. Off target with his three. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Melton. Pass to Gutteridge. And here is Patterson. He's covered by Muscala. Patterson can't get it to go.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Jerome. Cans it from downtown. Jerome's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
And now here's Hazanya. He's covered by Muscala.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Williams looking around. Here's Jerome. Misses the three.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brooks.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Down low, deflects the pass. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They get it again. Here's Melton. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Jerome passes to Miller. Inside, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.